So yeah. Hey. I've been ripping the guts out of this thing, and this always, I'm glad for branching. I'm doing a few things to the parser to optimize a little bit better, since it's going to be in kind of a one file situation. This is in the pegn.go. Technically could probably be in just a parser.go or something. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to say, of course I've ripped out everything else. This is only got stuff in it that would be useful for a project to embed their own grammar in it. And it is simulating what would be generated. I actually played around a little bit of code generation. I might do a little bit of that tonight. With these use of templates, which are really nice. So yeah, you can make functional templates and then populate them with your stuff. I would have to test traversing the node tree and looking for definitions, and then specifically descending into those definitions and making rules for each of them. Those are all things I can do eventually. I'm kind of on the fence again, because lately I want to optimize the parser. Specifically, I want to get rid of a bunch of extra sort of scaffolding that's not needed, and make it more in line with parsers that you would normally experience in this regard. I mean, a lot of this stuff doesn't need to be public right at all or anything. So, and it's really clear that there's going to be just this parser. I'm actually starting to question the value of having the other parser around at all. Of course, I have it tagged and I have, it's all there. It's not going anywhere. I need it because it works. But I wonder, I question the value of it. And based on the top use cases. So to generate standalone single files for a given grammar, and then to have an inline grammar, PEGN grammar parser, which is another usage of it. This would be sort of, this is something that walks the tree. This is a completely different sort of beast. So what I'm thinking about doing is optimizing this single file parser for use in single grammars and tying that to the code generator, and then optimizing this parser so that it just walks the tree and does its thing, and making those two separate things that both use the same grammar underneath. And then I've got this like tertiary reason, which is just general evaluation of how grammars and ASTs work. And I mean, if nothing more, the tag and the branch that I have for the master branch, where I go in and do those very verbose things, is valuable for that. So I can put that into some kind of academic writing or something so people can learn how to make parsers. I really believe it worked. I had a couple of people help me with it, and in the process I think they really learned a lot about how parsers work, and kind of saw the patterns and stuff. One of the things though that I'm definitely ripping out is the expect function and the check function. They are redundant and unneeded, but taking them out is going to definitely cost in terms of like lines of code that result. But again, this can be generated at some point without getting so crazy that you couldn't maintain the generated code. So back to that. Let me get the parser to work again. So it's called PEGN Parser these days. I got rid of the notion of a mark. Now it's everything just internal markage. And yeah, I'll get buffering the IO. So yeah, we have this idea of an init, which initializes the parser back to 0. Right now it's public. I debate with myself about whether I should have these methods stay public or not. Only because I wonder if there's an interface coming later for this. So, people say, hey, this parser implements this interface, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, but there's really no need for me to make any of that stuff public. In fact, I'm because this is a one-line parser, the only entry point for this thing is parse grammar or whatever. And so yeah, that's going to be the way it goes. So anyway, we have the parser here, we get the buffered input here. So this init, I could probably make, I'm going to go back. I'm going to make everything private until I'm really, until I really need to not make it private. And you know what? I got to tell you something. I am not a fan of mixed case, and I've been finding myself doing this a lot. And you know what? I'm not the only one. I know a few other people who do it. There's nothing in the standard library though. I should probably go search Golang use of underscores. No one's going to shoot me for doing it. Blank identifier. Blank identifier. No, nope. By convention, packages are given lowercase single word names. There should be no need for, let's read effective Go. Formatting. Regex compile. Package names, we got that. They have semantic effect, visibility. First character is therefore we're spending a little time about naming conventions ago. Yep. Do or wait until done. For public, I have no problem making public methods or public functions mixed case, but I really hate it for private stuff. I just don't like it. It just annoys me. So, mixed caps. Finally, the convention in Go is to use mixed caps or mixed caps rather than underscores to write multi-word names. This is one of those cases where it's like, do I comply or do I say fuck it? I just don't like this at all. I can't get over that. I mean, God, it's so stinking ugly. This stuff is obviously okay. Just no, I can't. I almost can't do it. I mean, look at what this would be. This would be. I mean, that's like. No, just no. No, fuck it. I'm not doing it. You know what? They can sue me. I don't care. It's my project. It's this private thing anyway. I only do that for private shit. I don't do that for stuff. See, like, and that's also a C convention, by the way. I'm pretty sure. C convention for naming symbols and identifiers. I'm almost sure that they use underscore. I know Python does and Perl does. You know, and it's funny too because I have been back and forth on that. There was a time when you couldn't get me to do underscores because they were less visible, and I have really changed my tune on that. I'm trying to look for some C code. C is for cookie. Actually, I have a. Where is it? Where's my thing? C language, basics of C. C++. Why should we use C? Comments in C. Naming conventions. Here we go. C naming conventions. An identifier variable must start with an alphabet or underscore only. No other special characters are allowed. Valid example, product underscore name, blah, blah, blah. Any space cannot be used between two words of an identifier variable. You can use underscore instead. If there are two or more words in an identifier variable, you can also use camel case. Start or declare a variable. In the camel case style, the first character of a word is either lowercase alphabet or underscore, and the first character, second word is uppercase. But look at those things. Oh my God, they're so ugly. When a variable name starts with underscore, the next alphabet must be uppercase. So yeah, we have this underscore-ness going on. The identifier variable, it tells you what you can have, it doesn't tell you what your convention is. The identifier variable name should be of short length, meaningful descriptive. For example, I want a variable blah blah blah, gross salary, G salary, employee gross salary, but I would recommend using gross salary or emp gross salary, as these variable names are meaningful and descriptive. Float gross underscore salary, valid examples, employee age, gross underscore salary. You know what? I don't know if it's because my eyes have gotten more tired recently, but I like the underscores better. They just read better. Very Python thing, but what is the Rust convention? I'm pretty sure it's underscore, if I remember right. They do everything though. Naming conventions, uppercase, snake case names. A C library. I'm not fucking using Java naming conventions. Rust is, oh shit. Try to avoid stuttering. Yes, I don't want to stutter for sure. Traits use the same naming principle as structs. Yeah, they do mixed case. Of course they do. They're a bunch of node wannabes. Modules and crates should both use snake case. So they have everything. So okay. I'm not gonna judge. Functions and methods use snake case. All right. Yeah, fuck it. I'm using snake case. You know what? Go. If you're going to judge, it's my fucking thing. You do whatever you want. Snake case in something in my convention means nobody should look at this shit. This is totally internal. And if you don't like it, tough. Convention be damned. Unless somebody else made it, then they can put it in theirs. I'm not putting it in mine, so there. And I'm not the only one. I know a lot of Go projects that just thumb their nose at that convention and they just do underscore instead. So yeah. To me, it's better. Anyway, so let's go back to the parser again, where I was working on that. Parser, here you are. So I have to figure out where all the MKs are. So 382, where are you? Wait, what's going on? Oh. 382. mkroom. So no, we're going to do dot last. And I like that the parser is now private. Hey, Gabe. Because it means I can actually change stuff myself. Underscores it is for the win. So also, hey Gabe, does C use underscores in your class? Do they use underscores in their naming conventions? I'm just curious, because apparently you can do whatever you want in C. People have done all kinds of different things. Do you use underscores in your naming conventions in your C classes? Just checking. Have you gotten to that part yet? Oh, right. So we also have this idea of a node, and I have to back up on this particular point because I need to know if I need to make nodes. What I need to do is figure out what the entry point to this is. And right now it's pegn parse, which returns a pegn node, but I don't think you can return a pegn node. I mean a private, and they'll still have it work. In fact, I'm going to test that. This is something I think I know the answer to this. It's one of those things that I don't do it every day. So test, well, let's see here. CD temp test, my sample. So if we do this, if we have, so for example, here I have so visibility, if you want to know about Go visibility. So here I have a struct that has a private, all this stuff's private. And I have a function that uses it. But as you can see, this actually knows about it. Who's talking? I should probably go on silent mode for this. Anyway, so this is interesting because even though the POS is a private thing, because it's in the same file in the same scope, it could be the same files in the same package. This has no problem with it. It can deal with all that private stuff, which is cool until you want to put it in a different package or something, which we don't. So, but more importantly than that, I want to be able to figure out what happens if I return a private thing, something that is only private, because it's, it's a parser here, right? So let's try that. So let's say actually, no, let's do this. We got to put all of this into a sub package. Directory sub, move sample into sub, and we'll copy one back up here for here. Oh. And then we'll delete all this and say I want a new I want a new parser, we'll say. You move too fast, say pun much. Sub, so here we got a parser here. And that we want to have be private. We'll make this public. So this, actually no, let's do another one. Let's say func yet another, and that will return a parser, a pointer to a parser. And then we'll do this. We'll say return, return, actually, let's make a new one. So new parser, let's see, p equals new parser, and we'll set its position to 20 and return it, return p, and this can go away, and this has to become sub. All right, so let's test this. So I'm going to be up here, and I want a new yet another, and it should grab it from sub sample. Oh, I need a sub yet another. So I need a sub dot yet another. Is sub yet another function? I think it is. Yes, it is. Of course it is. What are you talking about? So we do this. We say p equals yet another, and then what? Empty println p, and what? Then what? Then we have another function buff-add. Something. Should not have a problem on this guy at all. So yeah. Actually, this I think we might need to wait. No. Sample import fmt import import sub. I you know what, this is not normally what you would do, but I'm going to do it anyway. So we're going to import ./sub, which is local. That's a big no-no. Huge no-no to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. And so yeah. And temp test, and we get a 20. So yeah, looks like it works. Yet another works. So we can do sub, and so we have yet another, and it gets a position of 20, and it returns a parser. And so the question is, well, what is, so it does return a private thing. So the question is, then can you then change things on it? And I believe the answer is no. We're about to find out. So if I do p.pause equals 40, I'm going to get an error, I bet. Yep. Undefined, cannot refer to unexported field or method position. So this is why you don't necessarily need to keep it big. I do wonder how it would be documented, though, because this is all, I mean, it returns a thing that you can then use, but nothing on it is exported. So you can't actually access any of the values from the thing. In fact, you can't even, so yeah, you'd have to make an accessor to get to those internal methods because they're hidden. And so anyway, that was just a fun little experiment I wanted to do to just prove that I can actually have a parser here that returns something as long as its methods are public. And that's what's really important. So back up to the top, that means that when I'm talking about the final version of this will return a PEGN node, which has a number of things that can be done on it that fulfill the node interface. And that is probably the right way to do that. I probably should not do this like this. I probably should do it as something like this, PEGN node. The problem with that is if I do that, I will make them have a dependency within this package on my external definition of what that is, and I do not want to do that. Because that would be exported. That would be an exported interface, and again, I don't want there to be any conflicts anywhere. So I want it to be this really minimal interface to this whole thing, so then they can decide what to expose from it as they wish. So yeah, and the fact of the matter is, most of the people that are using grammars for this kind of stuff just want the tree out of it. They don't really care about anything else, and they'll do their own walking on the tree and everything else. I mean, that's the whole point. So even the error messages are not dubious, but they're like, well, do you have that one or not? Is really the question. So yeah. So back to the parser. We'll just hit hunting and pecking down these extra problems. 385. So no dot value. See, this is one of those things where, you know, when you return it, are you going to provide the value for the node? And the answer is yes. So that's public. That's fine. And what else? And let's see. Can I use p.last Rune as type string? Yes, we can. Watch me. There you go. Last look define 435. Okay, so there's a beginner. This is like we want to get the beginning of the location of the last successful parse. Last look. I think it's actually last byte. Yeah, no. Again, defined in 447. This is now last. And last is type Rune again. We have the problem. I almost feel like last should be... No, it's fine as a Rune. It's fine as a Rune. Making them... Oh, wow. Tell them on the internet. Are you just saying that? Anyway, 496 is a thing. If blah, 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 buffer internet, buffer input. Well, it's great to have that feedback. Appreciated. Type pickup has no field or method buffer input. Because I renamed it. Yes, indeed, I did. Buffered input. Here we go.
I emailed
You emailed me. Why? So to see if we could have a date or something?
No, lots of jobs.
Oh, lots of jobs. You emailed me jobs.
IBM's looking for a senior architect.
Senior architects? Yeah, I could do that.
And a cloud, blah, 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 blah. There's 3
Because of all the Red Hat
Did
stuff.
you say Red Hat is good? Because Red Hat's hiring.
Red Hat took over IBM.
Yeah, and
They're not good.
I didn't know. I remember
They're in their death throes.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah, even though I had Red Hat stock in '97.
And there's like an educational company that supports
Oh, wow.
teachers, not actual education software. And then there was this really cool one for a security company that was really said like 4 times in the application, you have to be a really good teacher. You have to be a really good teacher because part of it is developing education programs for the clients to learn how to use the software.
In case you're wondering, we are finally going to save our money up and buy a house since we've been not remarried. Is that, what is the word? Since we got married, we both had house. Look, everyone on the internet. we actually were married and had before we were previous. How do I explain this? We had big freaking houses, and then we got divorced and never really bought a house since we got married. So we're now we've been living like really humbly because she's an artist and I'm a mentor. I didn't want to go. And it's been really fantastic. And Gabe in our stream here is one of the people who was with me way back when. Now he's off and running, doing all kinds of amazing things, along with hundreds of other people. I'm really proud of it. But it's time for me to go back and get a regular job in insurance because I live in America, and you can't have insurance unless you're working. You know what? We found that that's not completely true, but
you either have to be poor.
You have to be poor or yeah.
Pay for it.
You can't be a successful
really
small
rich.
business. If you're a successful small business, it's the worst thing of all because you're just successful enough to get taxed the crap out of you and you don't have enough money to pay for insurance. So welcome to America. Anyway, so yeah, I'm entertaining job possibilities. It'd probably be Go coding though. I want to just
Go coding.
Every single one was Go coding.
Everything was Go coding.
And Gabe, you remember in 2014 when nobody was doing coding in Go? Remember that? Yeah. Now everybody's hiring.
They started like 110.
They start. Of course they do. They start at 110.
Someone
I mean,
went up to like 190.
Yeah, the one I just I interviewed for was like 150 starting. Dude, I'm telling you, learn Go, people. Go is getting picked up by every corporation that has bank money. I mean, you might want to play with your Rust in your own time. That's fine. The big bucks are in Go and Kubernetes, of course. That's why Kubernetes is written in Go and C.
I don't know what that is.
It's it's basically your own cloud on site. That's what Kubernetes is in a nutshell. What are you doing? You gonna go do your thing?
I was gonna go to bed.
All right, let's go to bed.
I wanted you to look at the jobs.
I will look at the jobs with you in just a sec. I have to finish fixing my parser so I can sleep. Gabe says hi.
Hi, Gabe.
Doris says hi, Gabe. All right.
I tell everybody about him because I'm so proud.
We do. We all tell everybody about Gabe all the time. We're so proud of Gabe.
So proud, Gabe.
So proud. Out there representing. So yeah. It's true. We talk about you. We talk about a lot of people, but yeah, you definitely talk about you a lot. Probably more. Gabe and Bella. Bella, oh God, bless her heart. Bella's still here, Gabe. Do you remember Bella? It's so funny because I bet you haven't seen her for a long time, but she's going through all kinds of things on her own. You know, did you know she was commuting 50 miles to come here every Friday night? Yeah, UTA'd her. And she had her brother. Do you remember her brother was here? She and her brother came for a long time when they were really, really young. And we found a picture of her when she was sitting on the floor against the wall at the old place. It was insane. It was like, I cannot believe how much she's grown up. It's crazy. And now she's like busting websites out and kind of owning her computer science, quote, club. She has to vent for like 10 minutes every time. Because she lives in Hickory, and she's at this, like, what is it called, Doris? I forgot. It's like this advanced computer, like, what is it? It's like an accelerated school, and it's supposed to be really, really good. It's so funny. Oh my God. It's so funny. I can't say it because it's probably inappropriate, but the stuff that she has to go through. She's so soft-spoken too. She's just this little powerhouse coder, and she's 16. She finally just got her license. Anyway, so it's been so much fun watching y'all grow up. I gotta tell you, not all. I mean, some of you were adults, of course. I don't know. They were all gone off doing big things. Yeah. Did you hear Gabe? Did you hear Sean? Is it Influx now? Yeah, he's at InfluxDB. He got that job full time. Yep. So that's a cool job. So glad I reached out to and then Whitman got a job too. Whitman's working for Coin. And Donovan's over at Coin. Yeah, it's been fun watching them. They're all growing up though. All grown up. Yeah. So what are we doing? I'm fixing some stuff here so I can wrap this up and go to bed. I can't sleep until it's fixed though. I cannot leave it with bugs. You guys ever have that? This is why you're never supposed to write like important code on the weekend. I'm coming. Yeah, I know. You got the big guns.
That's what I like. Those strands on your shoulder. That's what I want.
Yep. That's all I can say. I can't comment on what just happened. 518. Let's see here. Oh, next. So we want this one to be next loc. Next byte. Surprise incoming from you. From Mac. How's it going, Mac? I'm just hanging. Oh, we got new people. I don't know. Maybe do I need to expand my chat window a little bit? Hi, Nil. If I've met you, I apologize. I don't remember. 541. What are we doing here? 541 and some parsing on the run. Make undefined. Hello all. Wow, that sounds like that's like the third new person. D-Dip, do I know you? Maybe I don't know you. I apologize if you are rating. I appreciate it. I can't tell if you are. So, I'm just here cleaning up my parser and polishing my parser. 541. I don't even need this fucking string thing. You know what? Goodbye, string. Goodbye, string. I will bring you back another day. You can die. I don't need you. I don't need you right now. You've been around here. I'm sorry, D-Dip. I have a horrible memory. As Gabe will tell you, Gabe will confirm, I have a horrible memory and a propensity to flip and flop, as I did today. M.byte is no longer M.byte. That is now M. Whoa, now that's a raid if I ever saw one. Kate TV rating, huh? Well, gosh, dang it. Gol darn it. Golly gee. Welcome for the raid. Welcome for the raid. I love that IRC like just totally denies you your pleasure. KTV, I feel like I should know about you, and here I am just humbly like writing code. Thank you very much for the raid. Oh my gosh, Doris, they raided us. Come here. I don't care if your underwear are on. Come here. What? She doesn't have her. We don't have our camera on. We can say hi. Somebody got raided. Caitlin raided us. What am I working on? I am working on a meta language. It's kind of might be the most boring thing in the world, but I like it. The go path and go root. Oh my God, you know what you're asking. Go path is this like legacy thing that looks everywhere to find where your go files and stuff are. By the way, default is the home Go directory inside of your home directory, and go root is where Go gets installed. Yes, indeed. What did I just delete here, by the way, guys? If you want to know what I'm doing on here, you can read about it here at PEGN.dev. It's got a write up of what I'm working on. There's lots of stuff I'm working on, but that's kind of like, you know, like when you have to like smelt the metal to make the tools to build the thing that you want. That's kind of what I feel like I'm doing right now, because I am making my own meta language parser based on Peg, because the other ones that are out there right now all suck. I love you people who made them, but they still suck. What are you doing?
I gave Max that TV, but it didn't have a plug.
The plugs are all in a bag, honey.
Wow.
I can definitely find that for you at some point. Hey, Last Miles.
Oh.
Shave a yak. The process is called yak shaving. Oh my God, these people are so not into coding tonight. They're having fun. Would you? That is not. Wait. That might work actually.
It's for a small TV. It's for the same.
Oh yeah. That's the same plugs as the Mac plugs. Yeah.
That's right.
Better hope that video's off. Miss run around in underwear.
Oh shit! 3-prong.
What?
Is it 3-prong?
I don't know.
That's different. I know it's like something.
Go test it on the other TV. Yeah, Here I was thinking I'm just gonna fix a few bugs and go hang out, but did you actually guess that she's wearing green underwear? Doris, my camera's off, I swear to God, and it's like covered up, but they guessed. That was a great guess. Huh? I don't, there's no camera. I swear was not a guess. I know women. Oh, there you go. You hear that? It says, he says that he knows women. That's how he knew. So there you go. Dennis has the experience for the win. Pez hack the cam. We all say, all right. How long is my mustache right now? I am not putting the video on. It's not happening. Maybe I'll have like a. It's like way too long. It's like you can't eat anymore. Dennis knows what I'm talking about. Dennis definitely knows what I'm talking about. I did not. Then I would just look like, what's his face? You know, like Brigham Young. I'd be a real chin beard at that point. Not worthy of that. Besides, I don't want to look like any of those people. just don't. I can hack most things. I really don't care. I just chew whatever lands my coffee. It's like such a bitch to kiss my wife. Can I just say, my ex-wife wouldn't kiss me. She refused. She's like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No sex for you. Fuck. Except for I didn't say fuck because I said like fetch or flip or something because I was Mormon. The old days are gone by. I don't even know what I was doing here. This is a very dangerous moment because I'm like changing parser off by one sorts of things. I'm redoing my parser because I don't like all this indirection. It makes me crazy. I know it's optimization and I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. My code, and I'm going to take it anyway. Go home. So is there some truth in you moving over to YouTube world? Well, my affiliate is now gone, and I'm actually streaming all of this live to YouTube at the same time. So I don't know what you would consider that to be. Yeah, you can go over to YouTube right now. And mostly, honestly, Dennis, it's because I didn't want to deal with the whole saving of videos. No kidding, man. Oh, god damn. I swear, I'm so sorry for your eyes, people. I did not do that. Yeah, see, look. Huzzah. Oh, god damn. I swear, I'm so sorry for your eyes, people. I did not do that. There's Rob. Yeah, see, look. Huzzah. Oh, god damn. I swear, I'm so sorry for your eyes, people. I did not do that. This is way too fun. There's Rob. Yeah, see, look. Huzzah. Oh, god damn. I swear, I'm so sorry for your eyes, people. I did not do that. This is way too fun. There's Rob. Hey, there's 4 whole viewers. Oh, god damn. That one streamception. I did not do that. This is way too fun. It's more fun when you can like wave to yourself. That one streamception. This is way too fun. Green underwear. Yeah, where is it? It's more fun when you can like wave to yourself. Oh my god. That one stream. That's so nice. Hey Rob, if you're watching out there, my friend. Yeah, where is it? It's more fun when you can like wave to yourself. Hey, look, I'm having a whole conference. Oh my god. That one stream. That's so nice. Hey Rob. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the dark mode thing. That's a Firefox thing. It like loves to like surprise you with like blinding light, and it's actually almost enough for me to just say no. Just say no. Just say no. mk.byte. This would be the last byte. Last byte. The last byte is a glorious byte. So wait, parse. Oh, wait. I know what I got to do there. I got to do something different. That whole's got to go away entirely. You go die. You can die. You can leave. So can you. You can leave. See how easy I did that? Rather than fix the code, I have a new way for you to fix your code. Delete the code. You know you want to do it. Just delete it. You don't really need it. Rather than test it, just erase. Delete. DD. Just delete it. You don't need it. Undefined piece of shit. Undefined POS. Oh, I need to stop now. I'm not using a PEGN mark struct anymore, so you can go away and die the death you deserve. You too. I'll bring you back. I will resurrect you, particularly this. This is my happy little like way to show user land status for the parser. In fact, I am gonna hijack you right now. I'm gonna make you the PEGN parser stringer interface implementation. PEGN what is this? PEGN deleted code never happened. Antidote for bloat, bad code antidote. Yes, the Coco Chanel School of Code. Look at your code in the mirror on your way out the door and take off one thing, delete one thing. PEGN parser. You can go away. You can go away. Look at the deletions are just happening. They're happening with reckless abandon. Reckless abandon, people. PEGN Parser. No, the poor guy, the poor code. What did it ever do to you? Wait, what the fuck is this? Oh, this is the nodes. Yeah. I gotta use that too. Gotta have a node tree. You can't have an AST without a node tree. If you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? 584. I shall delete until 587 D. 587 delete. Okay, and then we're gonna go. Wait, my wife just yawned very loudly. Maybe the best thing I've heard in months. I don't even know where it came from. Okay, so wait. It's amazing. I think it is. Have you guys ever been married to somebody or had a girlfriend who would yawn or cough or something like that? And it was like subconscious. It was like subconscious mating call. It's like, you really should come to bed. It's time for you to come to bed. Yes, I heard you yawn. We all heard you yawn. Did you hear me just talk about your yawning? Fuck. I did. I was soft. I did not talk very loudly. I gotta talk even softer. She can still hear me. No, you can't. Oh my God. Are you speaking German? That's always dangerous. She's speaking German. You know what? They're saying Germans hear everything. But she keeps saying that she doesn't have very good hearing. She's like, huh? She's gonna be that lady with clogs and braids who has like an ear. She's gonna be she's gonna have the yak horn in her ear when she's like in her 60s. What? I'm sorry. So to work with packages, do we really need to have a place of project in Go root? Hell no. In fact, you should use Gomod. You want me to show you how? So the new way to do that is I didn't mean to be rude there. That is definitely not the way to do it anymore. That way died with 1.113. No, 1.13. So lest I destroy my code any further, I shall give you one last demonstration on that and then call it a night. Does that make sense? Tiny micro. You know what? I don't know the reason that they can hear everything. Did I tell you I almost got arrested in Russia once for using CompuServe? I'll tell you that story someday. Gabe started. All right, here we go. So pretend, if you will. Wait, I'm going to do something more useful than this. So I'm going to answer Neil's question. I'm going to bed. I know it's only 10 o'clock, but I'm an old person, so don't you dare judge me. And I have a sexy wife in her green underwear in the bedroom over there. So there. LS old RW. I don't even know what this is. Oh, that's my old RW. That's exactly what it is. Okay. Anyway, so let's make so this location I'm at does not matter at all. All right. That's the first thing to know. Right. So nobody cares where you are. In fact, to prove it, let's do it in temp. Okay. So let's make a directory in /temp. You never do this in real life. You'd be really sad. Temp is usually a temporary file system. It's actually not a tempfs anymore. It's an actual file system that gets deleted on reboot. Although mine hasn't been deleted lately, so I don't know what's going on there. I think the bunch might have changed it. Anyway, so let's make my PKG. All right. And we're going to cd in the temp. I'm answering this question. Do they have to be in root anymore? All right. So this is my new package. Here comes the magic. Okay. So any new Go project should always start with the following commands. And unfortunately, this means you're going to have to kind of know where the thing is going to live eventually. If you don't, you can kind of punt and lie about it. But you still need to do this. So you do go init, go mod init, and then GitLab.com. I mean, oopsie. do my site here, rob/my pkg. So even if that is not where it's going to be saved, you need to do that. And that makes this file, I'm on 1.15. I think we're up to 15.5 at this point. I haven't updated. But this is what makes you not care about GoPath. This makes it so GoPath and GoRoot are like, GoRoot is completely irrelevant. That's just where your Go code, your Go installation is. And I don't think mine's set. I should probably check it. Nope. Go, and I don't think my GoPath is set either. Oh yeah, I changed my GoPath. That's a little bit different. So, so I guess your question does have merit in terms of like which GoPath to have. So I normally don't set my GoPath because the default GoPath is in your home directory. All right, so that's fine, but I just don't want this random. I like having it .local. It's just a thing with me. So I actually set my GoPath in my bash RC, which is somewhere in here. Bash rook. There it is. And so yeah, and that's not where I'm gonna put my package that I'm creating, right? And so then you have your Gomod here, and you got your stuff, and then you can, there's like, so there's modules, packages, and commands, and they're different terms. So this right now is a module, and a module can contain one or more libraries and one or more commands. And at the top level, you have to pick which one it wants to be. So this is a package, so I'm going to go ahead and make a package, and I'll name it my package. It doesn't have to be, but I can name it my package.go. And all the files at the top level are the same. They are all as if they were written into the same file, so you can break them apart anytime without a problem. Super awesome that you can do that. So I don't know, function, say hello. Yep, and fmt println hello. Okay, so, and my save automatically grabs my fmt in, and now that's a package, so that has, forever determined that this top level is a package. But never fear, you can still have a command. The convention is to put it under CMD. There's no law that says it has to be, but every package and command must have its own directory, and every file within that directory is, invisible. It's just a convention for separating things. And by the way, let's write a test case for this, shall we? This is really cool. This is one of my favorite things about Go. So pkg_test.go. And you do _test. I prefer example tests, and I'm going to show you why. So you can do example, say hello. Did I say hello? What did I say? Fuck. God damn it. I'm making it say hello. It is say hello. I'm going to actually fire up another thing here and cd into temp, make pkg, and start my automated testing. Oh, temp, my pkg. This testing stuff is, I have a couple of scripts in here that I run that all they do is they just notice any changes to the directory and rerun the test case on it. So I'm have that running. So I'm going to do some little testing on my package. This is really great because you don't have to recompile. One of the most annoying things, and things beginners don't know, a lot of times they'll use it. They'll create a package or something, and they think the only way to test it is by writing a command that uses the package. But if you can write a test case so quickly, it's like so easy. All you have to do is have a comment in here that says output, and it uses reflection to do the test. That's actually a test case right there. It's like it says it failed, right? And then you just have to say, okay, I want to run the thing. So then I can say, what is my package name? Well, it's I guess my pkg dot say hello, and now it'll pass. It should pass anyway. Well, what did I name it? God damn it! Did I not name it my package? Oh, I named it pkg. Whoopsie. So we learned something there. So it has to be the same package name, even if the directory name is different. That's different than commands. Commands are compiled they take on the name of the directory unless you really tell it not to. And so that says hello. I can say here hello, and I pass. Yay, passing test. So that's pretty cool. And you notice it resolved all this stuff in my editor, just kind of figured it out I'm using Vim-Go plugin. And it has it's called the imports tool, and it'll actually automatically go out in your Go path and figure it all out and add what imports you need, even if it's declared there. And if that doesn't exist, actually, it will still find it in the right place. So if I go down to the CMD and I want to make a direct thing that says hello inside of hello, so you can see I'm like pretty deep down here. And then we're going to make a new file. I always name these main as opposed to the other because it's a new command. It kind of pre-populates it for me, and I'm going to call pkg.say hello from here, and I can save it there. It's a little convention that they do. This importer does. This isn't required, but it's just a reminder that what's ever in here, the package name is actually the thing that determines the prefix, not the directory for packages. So once again, and now I can go install, and it goes into my Go path, and now I can type hello, and you get hello world. Actually, that's probably not the right one. That's a different one. Yeah. Or is it? That's a different one that I compiled, actually. That one has preference over the other one. So yeah, if you just want to run it or you just build it, you can do this too. You can go build, and I'll just build it right here. And then I can just do ./hello, get it hello, and it'll run. So yeah, and it takes care of everything for you. The thing that's really cool about that is you can actually have people install your commands just by doing go install or go get, and they don't need to fuck around with any kind of package management system or anything, and it's all really safely checksummed. So it's some good stuff there, Maynard. But the takeaway here, and the reason you asked the question was, do you need to put projects in Go root and stuff? And you absolutely do not. In fact, 1.13, one of its primary purposes for existing is to get rid of that demand. I don't necessarily think that they did it the easiest way possible. I sometimes am critical of it, but once you know it, you're good. There's one small thing that's super important too, and I don't think it's worth mentioning really too much. I'll just briefly mention it if you are a Go programmer. That took me days to figure. Well, it felt like a day. It's probably more like a day, full day, but it was this go.mod here. So if you ever use something else, so let's say you're doing simultaneous package development, and you get problems because it's not pushed to public. So there's a couple of ways to get around that. The first one is to set your Go mod path. So where is it? Yeah. So just set Go private. So this is actually more important than Go. This will say anytime I have these things, I want to be able to access private repos. If you don't have that, it will not access or pull down private repos at all. If you don't have this, Go proxy direct, that can really mess your day up. And it kind of annoys me that there's like these three things that real, astute Go people should know about. If you don't have this, it won't go directly, and it'll use the caching server, which will be faster and more reliable and stuff like that. But it can mess you up if you're doing a lot, if you really want to test the publishing of your new stuff, because it'll still cache it off the proxy, and then you'll be like, why isn't it the right one? Blah blah blah. So you don't have to memorize any of this, but if you ever get really stuck using Go, there's a good chance that's it. The other piece of this is that you probably will want to get to be handy with Go replace directive, and this is the one that took me forever. So when you do Go replace, what you can do is you can say, anytime I want to use, let's say I include, oh God, I don't know, like my command tab commander, command tab is the thing I have, right? But let's say I've got a fork of it, and I want to use my fork of it and not my actual one or somebody else's, right? So you want to experiment with the fork of somebody's package or something, and you don't want to mess with it in the Go path and stuff. So the annoying thing about this is if you commit this, everybody else will be using the wrong one too. So you got to remember to remove it. There's an open ticket on that actually. So, but if you, whoops, God damn it. And so then you can put, you can put like // and then say Command Tab. And I think I got that right. So anyway, so if you were going to do that, then, make directory, CMD tab, and we'll put something in here, CMD tab, CMD tab, and then, yeah, and then I can, just to prove that it worked, we'll add in a init function here, CMD tab. We'll just add in a init function. Init functions come before main. They run before main, and they always run. So this will just, when it gets imported, you'll see this will just do a little print, show you it's working. Hey, it's like, I'm imported. Okay, so, I have another package up there that's going to be ignored by this replace directive, and it's super cool. I'm so happy to find that, because watch now, if I do, I don't know, let's say I've put in my package here, some dependency on this. We say, so the problem is there's nothing in there. Actually, no, you can still do that, but you have to, this is another thing I didn't mean to show. You can actually import something without having any sort of prefix. So this tells you I just want to import you, even if there's nothing in you. It might actually, my editor might shut me down here, but see how I'm putting the big long thing in here? It's going to totally ignore it. It's going to ignore it. It's going to use the replacer. See that? See this is set here? See the number? When you have a number like that with all zeros, that means that it pulls it down and it grabs it, but it ignores it. Okay, so parsing command tab go.mod. Oh, right. Well, I didn't. It's not a. Remember, I think about module being a module. Yeah, I screwed it up, right? So this one is not a module, because why? Go mod init gitlab.com rbx rob/cmd tab, and god damn it, what did I do wrong? Did I do it wrong? Cannot find package blah 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 and any of blah blah blah. I don't think I did this right. What did I do wrong? Command tab, go mod init gitlab.com rdvx rob/cmd tab. Yeah, there. Okay, there we go. Phew. All right. So, yeah, and now we can go back to where we were. No, we go back to, God, what do I call it? My package. And actually, I just need to touch a file in here. And that should fix it. There. And it passed. See that? So what that said was, I don't care where you have this. I want you to override wherever you might go to get it. And for the sake of my development, I want you to use this. Okay. And so this requires this one, and, add stuff in here. It's just really important to remember before you finish all your projects to remove this or to put it on a branch so that nobody uses that as your master, because they'll break them. Unless they have the exact same setup as you, it won't work. But that way it could live anywhere. You can associate your packages so that they're tied together with anything on, all of your entire system. So hopefully that's a pretty good overview of that. That's something I probably should chop a video out of and show people. That's how to get set up on a correctly these days with Go 115. Actually, anything later than we'll go 113. I'm actually going to call it a night, and I'm going to take off, put some fish on for y'all. Thanks for stopping by, though, all your raiders. And assuming you're still there. I haven't seen any chat for a while. Let's go check in with the YouTubers and see who's over there. Oh, hey, look, Last Miles is actually on my YouTube. Dude, thank you for the visit. And the restream thing is really fun. Yeah, I'm glad. Well, hopefully that will help you. If you guys want to bookmark the YouTube video for me, or clip that section, or mark it, or whatever, you subscribed and then I left. I was gonna say, you can't follow or do any of that. I actually asked, I did the proper thing, and I asked Twitch to drop my affiliate, despite the subs and everything that I had, because I didn't want to, you know, I follow a mantra of do what you think everybody should do, not what you can get away with. And so, yeah, YouTube is annoying. I completely agree. The only reason I am on YouTube, there's two reasons. The big reason that I'm on YouTube above all the other reasons is this. This lets me change these together. I can actually go over here and I have this full description. I know you can do this when you're highlighter in Twitch, but it's too much work. So all I need to do once the API is done, all I need to do is just like put the title in here and put the stuff in there and hit one key, and I'm streaming to two platforms. And if there's another streaming service that comes along, I can do that one as well. That's the main reason I do this. It also provides unlimited transcoding of any level without being partner, which is another really serious reason to do this, if you care about the people watching your stream. And so those are the main reasons I'm doing this. And so, I mean, that's the one thing. The best anyway, wouldn't want to be banned out of the blue. Yeah, that would suck. And you know, I'm not against Twitch. I just don't think it suits my needs for what I want to do. The single biggest reason is that YouTube automatically saves all your live streams. It automatically saves your live streams. Think about that for a second. So, I need to play Invaders. Wait, where's my Invaders? Yeah, again, I mean, this is Twitch after all, right? Twitch made it game. Yeah, I think it made me. Yeah, it's, you know, and to tell you the truth, the priorities of Twitch are clearly not social good. They're not. They're like, how many people can we get addicted to our service just like everybody else? And so I figure I'll talk to wherever your addiction is. Maybe your addiction is YouTube. Oh, I did. Oh my God, so denied. I was so denied. We need to make a terminal game stream category, like ancient terminal games, curses games. Oh man, this is like, I'm gonna make this one. Nope. You know what it is? My key repeat sucks. I need to turn it up for this kind of thing. Come on. Oh, that was totally lag. All right. Oh, fuck. You guys are wondering if I'm going to do this right. You're like, it's like too much. Oh, the classic alien invaders. Yes. Done in curses. I did not write this. Like, that is the coolest program you made. That fish game you have. Didn't write it, dude. Props to the people who did, though. My God, that's like so cool. Yeah, I wish you could do like a terminal asteroids. That would be cool. You probably could do it. Gabe did some cool stuff. He did lots of cool stuff when he was here for the terminal. Pro alien invaders. Yes, I'm gonna get high score on my own machine here. This is Twitch after all, right? Come on. Of course, the secret is the edge ones, but they're so hard to get. Fuck. They keep tormenting me. No, come on. Oh, All right, fine. That was very exciting. I feel I need to go now. Cost cave on a mainframe was a reasonable thing to run late at night. Oh yeah. Hey people, I don't raid these days, but I really appreciate the visits. Unless Dennis, if you're on, I could raid you back. You want to do that? I don't have any. My Twitch bot busted. Not bot. My command doesn't work with the restream. Alrighty. Thank you very much for the visit. If you want to learn Go programming, it's all I'm doing every day. I don't mind giving tips here and there, but some of the stuff I'm doing right now is pretty hairy, so I don't always talk about the stuff in low enough level for people, but it just depends on you. I'm hoping to get cleared up enough. Zorch. Yes, let's raid Zorch. Zorch is awesome. Is he on right now? Let's go watch Zorchenheimer. He's great. Hey, give him my best after this raid gets done. Okay. And I really like Zorchenheimer. He's awesome. Can I even raid people anymore? Or is that like a thing with affiliate that you can only do when Zorch? I have to use the graphic interface now. All right, tell him hi for me. I haven't seen him in a while, and give him my best. Did I do the raid? Did I fail? I failed. I am such a fail. You know how many times I used the Twitch interface? You know when the last time I actually opened the Twitch interface was? It's like, I'm not even kidding. I can't raid people. Oh, because I'm trying to do it in his stream. So you guys are like, oh my god, this dude. Oh my god, this boomer dude. I'm not a boomer. Not a boomer. I'm just saying. Just saying. Raid Zorchenheimer. How come I can't raid him from here now, though? So, hey, look, there's your icons. I can actually see them now. This is kind of fun. I have not looked at the Twitch interface in over a month. Zorchen, you know what? It should pop up. I swear to God, it should pop up, right? Does that not work? I can't do raid from the command line anymore. They broke my interface. They broke my interface, not me. I have a command line that broke it. Yeah. Since he isn't in the chat. Oh, damn Twitch. No, seriously, they broke. I had this great shell script and they busted it. And so now I have to go fix it. And I'm like, not in the mood. Got shit to do. Hey, there we go. Here he comes. All 15, 31, 49 viewers. Wow, 52 viewers. That's like the big time again compared to our. All right. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye.